Hey Gemini, what's up? How are you doing? Tis I, it's Archer, it's me. How's it going? How was your weekend and everything? Gemini, it's time to do your love energy check-in, your kind of like everything energy check-in for you and what's on your mind, pulling on the current energies. However, whenever you clicked on this reading and decided to come and hang out with us for a little bit is perfect timing as always, as these readings are timeless and meant to find you when they find you. Sunshine, I did just do Aries actually. You come over to the YouTube channel and it's in the January playlist. We did it earlier this morning. It's available. Come on over and check it out. I got the links in the bio. Speaking of which, the link's in the bio, Gemini. All right. Thanks for being here. Love the like for you. I choose to be here, but you totally deserve it. All right. So love that like for you. TikTok, double tap the screen. Facebook, Instagram, show a little bit of love for you guys. And like I was just telling the Sunshine over here on TikTok, is that you all are more than welcome to come and be a part of the family. The link is in the bio that'll bring you over to the YouTube channel, Archer Astrology Tarot. And please subscribe and set the bell. We would love to have you. And even if you are here, subscribe and set the bell here because I do go live weekdays with each individual sign reading as well as the all signs Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern. So would love to have you back here and hanging out and join us and be a part of the family. There is the most recent all signs that we did last night. It is available down below in the pinned comment. All you got to do is cruise on over to the Archer Astrology link tree, and it'll take you to that, to all the playlists, all the current readings, the current pick-a-cards where my decks pick you, and each individual, all right? There's also a link down there that'll take you over to my latest interview with the Tennessee Highlighter. Awesome magazine. I had a great time getting interviewed by them and gives you a little bit of the backstory, some details, and what's in store too. So check it all out. That pinned comment's got all the awesome stuff for you down there, and it's all safe to click, all right? So Gemini, let's take a peek at what's going on for you and the one on your mind. If you do want to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I do offer the one-on-one Zoom readings plus traditional private YouTube videos. So, and there's also still the budget-friendly one, the one for the holiday. I just decided to keep it. I decided to call it the short and sweet reading, all right? So you can choose from like the 45-minute reading, the 15-minute reading, and, you know, helps everything out. Either way, anyway, whatever you choose, I look forward to working for you. All right, so let's go for it. All right, God, tap me in, tune me in to Gemini's energy, please and thank you. Give me a little bit of everything for Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? All the messages, highest and greatest good, of course. Please and thank you. What do we have for Gemini? Biblical Tarot is going to handle the heavy lifting, and then the Cozy Deck's doing the clarifiers. I might have to get some tea after this. I still have 2 more readings to do after this personals. And my voice sounds like John Lennon after singing Twist and Shout. I don't have many vocal cords left. That's okay. Let's go. Let's do it, Gemini. All right, 2 shuffles. You ready? 1 and 2. Hey, Just Me. What's up, Just Me? Oh my gosh, I've missed you. How you been? Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. Overall energy, we have the Page of Cups. Things starting to change for you. I'm pulling Scorpio energy off of this as well, because the pages are still kind of the younger energies. They haven't decided what they want to be when they grow up. This shows that going forward, the world is kind of like your oyster. It is what you make of it, okay? And with the Knight of Wands to Temperance, you probably don't expect this, but it's coming in sooner than you think, and it's a big green flag with Joshua, the leader of faith, on there. After a lot of red flag energies and situations with some people that had so many red flags, it was like a 4th of July picnic, you're calling in some good green flag energy, all right? People that are on your level and see things from your perspective with 6 of Swords, okay? Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, and Scorpio energy on this one, okay? Some of you guys are totally crushing on somebody younger than you, but let's find out. All right, current conditions at Gemini. What do we got for you? I don't know why I just did that to the deck, but whatever. My deck. the Tower card, the 5 of Swords, and the Lover's card. So this does show a little bit of reflection back on stuff where you've been thinking about the past a little more than usual. Maybe like trying to see what the common denominator is about people that have been around you and why they act the way they do. The 5 of Swords does show some of you guys are grieving a loss still. And I do like the 5 of Swords coming out because this has that energy of the 5 stages of grief that this card talks about, Aquarius energy, that it shows you, even though you've had to do it on your own, you are actually making it through those 5 stages. That gets you into the 6 of Swords, where you're able to start seeing things from a different, more positive perspective. Hey, Caitlin, what's up? How you doing, hon? Now with the Lovers, you're taking your power back and you're doing what's best for you, okay? You've been feeling kind of discouraged with love because you've had enough Tower moments come into your life, stuff you didn't suspect to last for a lifetime, but you're learning from that and you're rebuilding yourself stronger and more powerful than you were before, okay? This Lovers card here shows that the direction that you're going is something you've already set the intentions for. Hey, Brittany, what's up, hon? How you doing? This is something you've already set the intentions for, okay? Some of you guys are actually even feeling like you were born in the wrong time. You might identify as an old soul or just straight up like you're like, Archer, I wish I'd been born a decade or two before when I was born, okay? That you fully felt like you never fully fit in, okay? What I'm seeing on this one is that it's not so much that you didn't fit in, it's the people that came into your life were at a lower vibration. And some of those decisions that you've had a long time to think through, that you decided to cut them out and you feel a little bad about it. However, it did happen for the right reasons. You're clearing energetical space, okay, to be ready for what new is coming your way, okay? Could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio, but you got some Aquarius and then you're taking your power back, straight up Gemini energy, okay? I like that part for you right there because you've been a people pleaser for a long time. Even though it's not your favorite thing in the world to do, you try your hardest to keep the peace, okay? You're getting the rewards for it, okay? It's about time people start respecting you, you know? You're wondering, like, if all these experiences were happening for a certain reason or not. Ace of Wands to the Tower, and it was. Because there's been some frustrations of the stresses in your life that are kind of like, think of it like lighting the fuse on a bomb. Right? But the bomb's your passions, where you want what you want for you, okay? That Ace of Wands, the Tower card, you're not letting things overtake you. You're just getting ready to start this new chapter in your life, okay? And you're coming out of the energy of taking one step forward, two steps back, and then trying to have to build up and catch up from that. You keep adapting to these constant changes in your life, and you're coming into this new power. You're kind of the judge on this one. Some of you guys might actually work in the legal system somehow, in some capacity. But you're coming into a power that's getting you back to your best after a major letdown in your life. The Tower card squared. Some of you guys could be widowed, might have lost a family member, could have lost a spouse, parent recently, and it's been a lot to process. Just something that wasn't expected that created a major change in your life, okay? But this Ace of Wands shows that it is allowing you to get back to best. And like, think of it like a complete reboot that's re-sparking passion. There is an approaching success for you on this Ace of Wands. Some of you guys might actually even be into photography or modeling. I'm seeing things like makeup tutorials or fashion sense. But there's something here that's kind of re-sparking your interest, okay? But now the Lover's card or the Judgment card is this approaching success, like a judgment being cast. Because the way I look at the Judgment card, it's the 20th card in the tarot deck. I've always tied it to Revelations 20 in the Bible, about cutting out the snakes of Revelations 19 and being ready to go forward into the 1,000 years of peace. After a lot of stressful times, you're taking your power back to manifest in what you want. Somebody here might even have a tattoo of like a snake or a hawk, something like that possibly. I'm even seeing that you might notice feathers. And even if it's like a time of year or time of season that you wouldn't expect to see feathers on your path, you'll start seeing this, okay? That the World card, you're at the beginning of a new chapter. And the Six of Swords here in the overall energy shows that you can make it through these 5 stages of grief in the Five of Swords, because everybody has to go through that in order to make it to the Six of Swords, okay? Some of you guys might be making plans to travel. I'm seeing a Gemini that might be getting ready to take a cruise, something that involves a boat, or you've got some really fond memories of such. You, however, do have an approaching success coming in for you, okay? This doesn't tie to love, money, or nothing. This is something that's like a nice little personal victory that you have fought really hard for, and you won't expect it coming because you haven't really even been thinking about it lately. You're just like, oh, whatever. When it happens, it happens. It actually does happen. And what it is something you have fought really hard to achieve and almost given up on, but it starts working out. The Sun card and the King of Pentacles, okay? You're coming into a positive energy going forward on this one that brings in the energies you're waiting for and the person you're waiting for too. All right, things finally start working your way and gets you back on the path because you always spend a lot of time showing up for everybody else, but it's about time people start showing up for you. Okay, this could be a Leo, could be a Scorpio. Aries is here, Aquarius energy. And you or them could be born on the 21st, maybe the 16th, the 20th, or the 19th is here. I'm also seeing the 1st, maybe the 6th, possibly the 26th for some of you guys too. Okay? Let me get a couple cards on the Sun card and the Judgment card, especially with the World's card, because you do have 4 major arcana. That signifies some major planetary shifts that are coming in. And we are on the verge of a few things lining up. There's a parade of planets where 7 planets will be lined up. Think of it like a slingshot shoot, ready to bring in some positive energy, some positive changes for everybody. And even for you, Mars retrograding back into Cancer, that could be a dominant factor too, especially if you've got some strong Cancer placements. Some of you guys might even be a cusper. The 2 of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Chariot with a Page of Wands. This here shows you have done the work and you're ready for love. You're ready for that person that's on your level and going to work things out because you don't want to constantly feel like you're driving a boat with the anchor in the water. You want people that are on the same page. They keep going, okay? Some of you guys might be making plans to move, might be looking to relocate, possibly even looking for work or something, okay? I do see some of you guys are making plans to travel or visit an old friend. It doesn't have to be like across the world. Okay, it could be just somebody a couple cities over, something like that. But a little bit of like just some Gemini times needed to catch up with somebody here, okay? You're just wondering if it's going to be worth your time. But I'm seeing here that it will be, and you're actually going to have a little bit of fun. That Page of Wands. Somebody here might actually be a florist, or like you've had dreams of a flower shop or opening one, or you'll be going to one, okay? What I'm seeing here is you're going to actually, like, there's a Gemini that's making plans about a date night. Ooh, interesting. Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Gemini, some of you guys actually already have a date planned and you haven't really told anybody about it because you don't want anything to mess it up. Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Whatever this is, it's actually something that's going to allow you to overcome some toxic experiences from the past and stuff that you've worked very hard to move on from. You're achieving it. Your determination is powerful right now. You're not letting things stop you. It's almost like I'm seeing a Gemini that's spent enough time crying and that you're just kind of like, screw it, I'm going for it. I'm doing what I want to do. That sort of a thing. Okay, hey Tarot Sanctuary, what up? Hey Wendy, hi Bobby. Could be dealing with a Libra or a Cancer. There's some cardinal energy coming out too. Okay. 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords on the 6 of Cups. And this 5 of Wands is here too. What I'm seeing is that some of your determination is starting to actually grow. You've got a lot on your mind right now with this 8 of Swords. Some of you guys, like, work has been bleeding over into your personal life. You're burning the candle at both ends, a lot of stuff going on. But you have made the right decision about something. I do see a Gemini really stressing about something that you had to make a decision on. And you almost, in a way, have a little bit of regret off of it. But Gemini, you did the right thing. 5 of Wands, you just didn't want to let that side show because you feel like it might have harshed your mellow or your direction. Because with the 4 of Cups, all of your friends, your family, like, well, everybody else is getting special people and getting engaged, getting married, and you're just getting 4 of Cups coffee, right? Some of you guys actually do have somebody at a coffee shop that's like crushing on you, just so you know. But I see you coming into a new strength and confidence here in the not too distant future with that Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups. That's going to start moving a lot faster. This little bit of a lull that you're experiencing right now is going to change. Cancer and Leo energy. And there's a new sense of confidence and respect that's coming your way that's going to kind of get you noticed, okay? Some of you guys might have plans or something that winds up putting you in the public eye. Some of you guys actually could even be in energy. You might be in one of those right places, right time that you wind up getting interviewed by like a news station or something, making a newspaper or something. But there's a little bit of notoriety that comes with it, okay? What I'm seeing here is whatever that's coming in is going to be a beautiful change of pace from what you've been used to because what you have been dealing with has been stressing you out and frustrating you. that there's a little bit of peace showing up finally that's coming in your way. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo. Gemini energy. Could even be another Gemini for some of you guys. There's strong Leo. Libra's here, Aquarius, Scorpio and Aries. There is a little bit of Capricorn, and there's also some Taurus energy on this as well. So definitely a little bit of cusper too. Okay? And you or them could be born on the 7th, possibly the 5th. The 25th is here, the 19th, the 29th, maybe even the 3rd or the 6th for some of you guys. Okay? But let's see what's up with the money. Because you're just at the verge of a major transformation and you're almost nervous about doing it. You're like, I don't know if I want to totally like, am I going to offend people? But I see you get to the point of being like, you know what? Nobody ever cared if they offended me. So I'm going to do me. And if you like it, cool. Come along for the ride. If not, no problem. We're cool with that too. All right? You're just really doing yourself and taking your power back. Okay, so let's see what's up with the money. What's in your wallet right now? Let's see what we got. 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. August 8th might be a date that resonates for some of you guys. And the Page of Cups. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, some of you guys might actually be like a contractor, an engineer, okay, carpenter. Somebody might be in a skilled trade like HVAC or plumbing or electrician even. But now you've been really productive at work lately with that 8 of Pentacles. However, you feel like nobody's noticed with the 8 of Swords. That's your energy along with Virgo. And I'm being told that Jonah 2-2 might even resonate to you, especially if you're born on the 2nd or the 22nd. But it's like, what does Jonah 2-2 talk about? I know it's like him in the fish and everything. Oh, it's about in your distress that you called out and got answered, even though it was from deep down inside. This is telling me that you've dealt with a lot of micromanaging in the workplace, okay? And you've tried to power through it, but management's attitude has kind of become a lot. And some of you guys may be quietly quitting or looking for another direction because you just feel like you've reached like maybe a bit of a brick wall at work and you want some more advancement, okay? Maybe you don't get enough pay for what you're worth, or you've been putting in overtime and still like barely making ends meet. What I'm seeing on this is some of you have found a way. There's something changing in management that is going to get you into management's good graces somehow, okay? It could even be somebody new that gets hired in, but some changes in the higher ups actually start to trickle down on this one, okay? And there's somebody new coming into your workplace that's going to befriend you. They're going to dig your work ethic, okay? And this person here, like, they're actually going to kind of take you under their wing a little bit, all right? And it's going to actually like help elevate you. Like you're going to become one of those fair-hairs in the work industry. You might be the one that other people talk about being like, oh, Gemini gets all the attention. I wonder what's up with that. I wonder who Gemini's friends with now. And let them talk, because it's those same people that have been spreading a lot of jealousy, okay? That water cooler gossip that's become a lot. You could be born on the 8th or the 3rd. And some of you guys, you don't let it stop you, but deep down inside, it hits you. It's like, why is everybody talking about me behind my back? Well, it's because you're doing amazing. See, the Emperor energy. There's a long-term direction that puts you into a position of management, okay? It's a longer track that's being set out, like all the little pieces to come in, but you are on the level up. Because the Emperor is one of the cards that are going through a major transformation in 2025. The Emperor is actually coming out of that ego-driven energies that so many of us understand the Emperor as, that has to have it their way, very self-centered, no situational awareness. And the Emperor is elevating, especially as the North Node gets ready to leave Aries and transfer into Pisces. That changes the course of destiny. That's going to put the Emperor card into a position where they're ready to take the Empress as their bride, their significant other, okay? This here shows you on a major level up where your work and your personal lives are going to start kind of coming together. Some of you guys might develop a little bit of a work relationship going forward into this one that you might be kind of suspecting it, that there's that one cute coworker, that one nice boss, the one that's got a brain in their head that you've been slightly interested in, okay? There's the potential of that taking off. Knight of Wands, the Hanged Man to the Three of Wands with Star card. Some of you guys are actually waiting to hear back about a job offer or a promotion. With that Star card, I see you getting a letter about it, either an email, a message, or a phone call. See you holding that against your chest and being like, yes, finally, I did it. It's here. okay? What I'm seeing here is that there is some wealth coming in, but a lot of you guys might be a little nervous about how much is going out too, okay? Where once the check shows up, it's spent. Hey, Autumn, what up, girl? Oh, I love that name. I always get warm inside when I see that. Oh, if I'm ever lucky enough to have a significant other, and she's cool with it. We are so naming our daughter Autumn. That is so cool. Star card to the Three of Wands. You will get a message with an offer, okay? That shows here you've been waiting to hear back on either a promotion that you put in for internally or just a complete external application to get you out of the current workplace. There's a message coming in for you with that Star card that's divinely guided that's going to take you to another level, okay? Some of you guys might even be like a life coach or a social worker or a caretaker of sorts, okay? There's something here that puts you in the public eye with the Two of Pentacles to help people come to terms with some of their decisions. And somebody here straight up works in a bank. I don't care if you're just the teller, bank manager, loan officer, something about a bank totally resonates to me off of this. Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Temperance card. Cancer, Sagittarius energy with little Pisces at the bottom. There is a change in your work life that you are just going to love, okay? What I'm seeing here is that you kind of already got this going on. There's already something changing higher up in the scenes that you haven't heard about yet, all right, that you're going to adjust to it. Some of you guys are still working on or adjusting to getting a new job or a transfer that you're still kind of just learning the ropes and getting comfortable with. It's going to just flow beautifully for you, okay? You're going to be very surprised how much stuff you already know that you're like, oh man, I thought I had to learn all this, but whoa, it's kind of like muscle memory. Wait, I know this stuff already. Even for those of you waiting for a new job to start or waiting to hear back from a new one, you're going to be amazed at how easily it comes to you, okay? Temperance card. This is that card of action that gets taken on this one, okay? So when you least suspect it, whatever level you are currently at in your career is going to the next one, okay? This here, some of you guys are even wanting to go back to school. Either like get into some extended learning, take some college courses, whether it's online or in person, and might be a little nervous about that. Somebody's even up for the real estate exam or a driver's license. Maybe like a driving test or something even possible. Whatever this test is that's approaching, you're gonna ace the thing. You're gonna be amazed at how easily it kind of flows to you, because some of you guys might even not be feeling well as a result of it, okay? Like, see how you're making tea on this King of Cups? Some of you guys could actually be like, could be having a little bit of fever, sore throat, even digestion issues going on, almost like stressing yourself out while also dealing with like a bit of a seasonal cold, you know, and you're like, there's not enough NyQuil on the shelf for all this stuff, right? It's just a bit of that energy coming through. The Fool card shows you getting back to best, and look at you getting ready for your new job, having to pick out new outfits, wardrobes, and everything, okay? I see the changes here. I'll put this into a place, and stuff's going to start moving a little faster. Some of you guys are even moving money around and being thrifty right now because you're saving for something. I'm seeing it as a trip or a vacation. Could even be that cruise I saw earlier, but being thrifty now is going to pay off very much long term. I see you all traveling for work in the future too. And some of you have an upcoming partnership that's going to actually take off on this too. There's some true teamwork coming in. Whatever this change up is in your workplace, it's going to be rewarding for you. You're actually going to benefit from this, okay? Like, you're so used to everybody else getting favored and you know, all the little perks, that sort of a thing. It's your turn for it, okay? You'll have a couple people jealous, but you know what? They'll be okay, all right? Four of Wands. Some of you guys are dealing with a twin flame to the point that like the separation phase is even like it's affected job and your work and your day-to-day. So if you have been dealing with a twin flame, there is twin flame energy on this reading. And because of what you've been through, some of your rewards actually do come in and work. Some of you guys might even be fearing that like you've had spell work done on you. That's why you're having problems with work or problems with love. But what it is actually, remember, if you didn't free will sign up for that, where you told somebody, hey, go ahead and cast black magic spells on me all the time, I don't care, it don't work. Free will is still the chief dominant programming of all. It overrides everything else in the universe, okay? So what happens if you didn't say, yep, go ahead, you can cast black magic on me, and somebody attempts to like, I want Gemini to have a really bad job or a really bad day, or I don't want him to be single forever. If you didn't free will sign up to receive that stuff, it just kind of hits a brick wall and falls on its deaf ear. And on their side of the fence, they're like, well, why is Gemini still doing so great? And then the karma, the yin and the yang that plays out for that is that you get rewarded. Somebody tries to cast black magic on you and be like, I want Gemini to have no job. Guess what happens? You get a promotion. Well, nothing happens to them. They're like, whoa, wait, that didn't work out. Why'd Gemini get a promotion? I want Gemini to be alone forever. All of a sudden, you're walking around with an engagement ring on your finger. And they're like, oh, what happened? Okay? A little bit of that yin and yang karma in the universe that comes around. Okay? So let's get into the love on this one. So if there is somebody that's been like, Gemini, I want Gemini to suck in the workplace, this is what happens as a result of that. Where all of a sudden you become in with the upper management, the job just takes off, your muscle memory, it's like you just know the answers, okay? That sort of a thing, and your awards come in. I'm hearing Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish, that might even resonate, and Dancing in the Flames by The Weeknd comes off of this too. Somebody here might be into music. You or them could even be a singer-songwriter, musician, or somebody who works in the record industry. All right. Now, let's hit the love energies. Let's start with the past person, because you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want, okay? My title here is just tarot reader, not tarot tell you what to do her, okay? And if you do want to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I do offer the Zoom one-on-one readings and traditional private YouTube videos, okay? But shoot me an email. I look forward to working for you. Now, the past person, Five of Pentacles, Justice, and the Strength card. Man, this person they locked you down, okay? For some of you guys, they straight up ghosted you, Casper the Silent Ghost. And with the Judgment card, at first, yes, this hurt. But that Strength card gave you like one little extra dose of willpower where you were like, fine, I can do this, okay? I'm talking to a Gemini that it's been said that you may have a little bit of resting face. And it's just because of what you've been through that it's like, not really that. It's just that like you've been through so much stuff in the past that you almost expected it coming. And you're like, what am I going to do? You know, very much in it is what it is energy, right? And they were very in and out. Five of Pentacles, where they never really expressed how they felt about you. A little bit of Peter Pan syndrome. Could have been an age difference between you guys. A little bit of a fear of commitment. And they were influenced by a lot of people around them, weren't they? The whole peanut gallery, like, really influenced them. Like, they would talk to a friend and be like, oh, me and Gemini, man, we're not on the best terms right now. And then their friends all like, oh my gosh, yeah, I was in a relationship once with a person and we broke up. And they're like, yeah, everybody's been through that, you know, but they listen to like everybody around them, okay? Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy with the Witch is in it, says on there. For some of you guys, they've actually had to go and see a little help or get a little therapy, do a little work on their side of things, okay? And with that Queen of Pentacles, there is an attempt here to reach back out. And the Page of Swords, the Two of Wands, Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. See, for some of you guys, they moved out, they walked away from this. And now, with the Two of Wands and the Page of Swords, they're learning some life lessons. Your life continues to elevate and go forward, while their life continues to not so much, okay? This here, confirmation, they have been checking you out online, all right, with that Page of Swords. Some of you guys, they're looking at your LinkedIn, they're looking at your social media, and for those of you out of social media, they have totally Googled your name, okay? Straight up, all right? But now I do see some of you guys have snooped in a little bit on them. Check them out too, just out of curiosity, nothing crazy or creeperish. And it's 2025. We've all done it. Everybody's Googled somebody sometime. Some of you guys, they've recently been popping up in your people you might know feed. I'm seeing that both of your guys' cell phones are being affected by this, where you can't get away from their energy. They can't either. They're seeing your names. They're seeing little things that pop up on Facebook and TikTok that makes them think of you. They could even just see stuff that's like top 10 signs you're dealing with a Gemini, or Gemini female, Gemini male. And they're like, I'm not even a Gemini. Why do I keep saying, oh my gosh, it's making me think about Gemini. Okay? So the same thing that's happened to you where you keep getting stuff that associates to their sign, their energy, their name. Some of y'all keep seeing their car everywhere. Like all of a sudden, everybody drives the same car they do, you know? And I'm actually seeing a Gemini that totally digs like going to like thrifting or estate sales or something like that, okay? Some of you guys might even be planning one or repurposing or reselling some of your stuff. And some of you guys are totally dealing with a nosy neighbor. Somebody that's always got to like figure out what's going on in your life, right? Or an apartment manager that's like that, or the homeowners association manager, that sort of thing. Hey, Limitless, what's up? Namaste. Could be a Libra, could be another Gemini, could even be a Taurus or an Aries, because they realize they made a bad decision. That's the biggest point on this, which is why they're still curious about what you've been up to and what's going on, okay? You paid attention to a lot of the details, right? You paid attention to a lot of the details. Some of you guys are actually still talking to a family member of yours too. Oh, High Priestess, I wasn't supposed to tell you about that. Three of Cups. They have made an attempt. Somebody's either reached out and talked to a parent of yours, a grandparent of yours, or something in an attempt to try to like figure out a way back in, okay? So some of you guys, you might have had to block this person or cut them out because of the way they were, okay? But they're still invested in this connection. Some of you guys have even gotten a tarot reading on you. Could be dealing with a Taurus, because I think that message came out for Taurus too. But what I'm seeing here, definitely an age difference between you guys. Seven of Pentacles. They do remember a lot of the stuff that you had said, and there's still feelings between the two of you guys that you're both wanting to kind of like rekindle this connection, okay? On this here that's coming out with it, there's still a way they want to try to be in your good graces, because a lot of work that they've done and a lot of like they have gone through a lot of what they put you through so they could see things from another perspective, all right? They still have photos of you guys in your phones. They still have text messages. They've saved voicemails and stuff, okay? Some of you guys, I'm seeing like their Snapchats that like you busted them a few times, like screen capping your Snapchats or something. They still got them, okay? And sorry, cross watchers, not to call you out, but this is Gemini's reading, okay? Hey, Belinda, what's up? Now, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Swords, on the Justice card, this does show here that their sleep patterns have been affected, okay? They're up at night thinking about what could have been with you guys on that Three of Cups, okay? And you guys have been dreaming about each other a little bit, too. Those dreams that you've been having, they're having them, too. And there's a way to end this silence between the two of you guys. That's what they're trying to figure out. And it's really like the biggest thing was they really needed to open up a bit more and let you know what was going on, because you were all in, and they really just need to work on opening up and being their full, true, authentic self, okay? I do see they're getting advice from somebody. This could either be a family member of yours or theirs. It could be that family member that they've spoke to of yours, where I'm seeing them like give like talking to a parent of yours or a grandparent, just being like, Gemini really means the world to me. I know what I did to mess this up, and like really like pouring it all out for a family member, okay? I'm also seeing, that's interesting. This might be you, Gemini. I'm seeing somebody that either left something on the roof of their car, like you left your cell phone or your cell phone, your coffee cup or something, and you drove away and the thing slid off the roof, okay? Or somebody's got a cracked cell phone screen or something, but it might resonate. I'm seeing on this one because they're talking to more people than you realize. Even though some of you guys never really got to fully know them before, they kept a lot of stuff like to themselves and secretive almost to an extent, you know? Very passive aggressive energies. 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. Some of you guys, you did work together, and that really affected the workplace too. The Magician card on the 8 of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands. I do see that they're working to come through this though, because the way they were acting very immature, very much about themselves, they had to overcome this drama that was in their life in order to come in correct for you. And because at the time, they were always spinning this on you. Somehow it was always your fault. They were always innocent. Not saying that they pointed the finger right at you, but they always had an out. They always had a way out of like, never my fault, not my problem, I didn't do it. Their player ways have totally come back to haunt them, okay? And they have matured, and they've had to grow up to come through this and get out of it. That I do see here, it is something through this family member or friend. You're going to actually, first off, you're going to hear from, I'm being told, one of your family members that's going to be like I just talked to your person today, Gemini, and you're going to be like, you told them to pound sand, right? And they're going to be like, hold on, hear me out. And they're actually, you guys, first of all, you're going to talk to this family member, okay? First, for like a long time about this, which leads into this Page of Cups offer with the Knight of Wands that takes action between the two of you guys. I actually do see somebody being like, are you open to this? Okay? And now, heads up, the person doesn't know the family member is talking to you. Now, the family member has totally promised the person that they're like, oh, don't worry, I won't tell. But then they're going to reach out to you and go, look, Gemini, this person has been through a lot. I like listened to them for an hour or two. They got some deep feelings for you. What do you want to do about this type of a thing? That Page of Swords. And the Two of Wands puts the decision in your court. But I do see what comes out of this is like they're overthinking a lot of the timing about reaching out. That's why they're not going direct to you yet. This could even be the type of person that like they have to always associate things to certain holidays or dates throughout the years. They're like, well, if we do this around Valentine's Day, I will remember that it's around Valentine's Day. Or we got it like your birthday always fell on like Memorial Day. And you're like, there's more days in Gemini season than that one day. And they're like, oh yeah, I forgot. You then might be born on the 10th or the 8th, the 2nd, the 28th, the 27th is here, the 10th, maybe even the 2nd or the 12th. The 20th, the 28th is here, also the 18th, and possibly even the 5th or the 25th comes out, and the 11th. Could be dealing with a Virgo, could be a Taurus, could be a Sagittarius. Gemini is here, could be another Gemini. There is Leo energy. Page of Cups, I'm feeling Scorpio energy off of, and Pisces. But you guys can take this to the next level, okay? Even though they did have a habit of trying to get this exactly perfectly right, I do see big potential for what's getting set into place right now does lead to something for you for Valentine's Day. They may be using Valentine's Day as the reason, but I'm seeing you're going to speak to this family member first. And then it leads up to like, you got a date coming in for Valentine's Day, okay? A lot of stuff will get back off the ground before that and gives you guys a chance to talk and set your boundaries, okay? Of like, if I give you one more chance, you're not doing it again. You got zero tolerance at this point in this and that, okay? 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, that you guys can set boundaries that are fair and just between the two of you guys and then proceed forward. I do see you spending, even though I'm seeing a Gemini say to me, like, Archer, they're just Hallmark holidays anyways, until they ask you out. And then I see you doing something for Valentine's Day, okay? There is a date night in your future, and for some of you, their free will may circumnavigate this and cause it to happen sooner, all right? Strong Libra energy on this. Pisces is here. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. And there is Capricorn and Taurus too, all right? But I like the direction it goes. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. For some of you guys, they packed up. They moved out. They walked away from this. Now 5 of Pentacles, they totally regret it. It's got them like stressed out big time, okay? You're going to hear an apology out of this. First, you're going to hear the whole backstory from this family member, and then you're going to talk to them, and that's where like you hold all the cards at that point, okay? All right, now let's go into the new love. Either somebody you've been talking to or you're single and you're wondering what's coming in. Let's see where that goes. Let's do it. And definitely don't forget to check out the pinned comment down below. That'll take you to the latest article in Tennessee Highlighter with me. You can learn a little bit about me. And there's also links to the playlist, the Discord, the link tree, everything. Okay, so just check it out. Click away. It's safe. Now, on the new energy, we've got the Moon card to the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you got somebody crushing on you because you're looking all good in your Ace of Wands energy up here. Your confidence is glowing, and this person has noticed it, but with the Moon card, you don't know this yet. You totally don't know this yet, okay? This could be somebody that is already online with you. You might have already friended them on Facebook or, you know, something. They might follow you or whatever. However, there's more behind the scenes with the Ace of Swords. I like that they're on a little bit of a higher level too. They don't focus on just anything randomly. They don't have any like ADHD going on. They focus on their goals, okay? And the Queen of Pentacles, This is the Proverbs 31 woman that comes out on this, okay? This is somebody that's very on point and like mature. They've been through a lot. Could be an age difference between you guys even, okay? Somebody's got a little more life experiences than the other one. Earth Angel, what up, girl? How you doing? What's up? I do like on this Capricorn energy, though, that they are very motivated, and the heads up, they're financially in pretty good shape. Sorry, cross watchers. I just wanted to check your bank balance, okay? Because I wanted to make sure that you're not going to make Gemini pay for the whole date. I mean, Gemini males, it's a guy thing. We signed up for it when we chose to be men. Guys pay for the dates. Maybe you're a Gemini that has dealt with a lot of like, oh, can we go Dutch? Oh, I don't got money to go out tonight. Oh, can you spot me 50? This person, very traditional, very values. The guy pays. The doors get held. And if you're a male Gemini, this is the girl that is not in a narcissistic ego role. Very much into the 50-50 thing and not one of those women empowerment things, okay? And there's nothing wrong or against that. This is for the Geminis that aren't looking for that they want an equal partner, okay? This one here is that one that is for you, all right? And it's not somebody in an ego. They're just balanced and stable. They got their act together, okay? And you don't know that they like you. This is interesting. Could be a Libra, could be a Pisces or a Cancer, could be a Capricorn, but you don't know. You've suspected, but you don't know. Two of Pentacles. See? I just felt that. I say it here and it comes out here. You're like, I suspected, but I don't know. Two of Pentacles, Strength card, Four of Cups, King of Swords on the Knight of Swords with the Seven of Wands. So they led you to believe like they got this cool vibe around them, okay? They're on a higher level of thought. This person might even be a little spiritual, into the tarot or into esotericism, Reiki. That Strength card does show that they're really resisting letting you know how they feel. They're not totally 100% sure. They're like, maybe Gemini is not available. Maybe Gemini is not interested. But they totally are like, you or them, somebody might be in the public eye where either you got a channel here on YouTube. Some of you guys are on television in some capacity. Somehow this person knows you exist, you or them. Somebody here might be a writer, or maybe you're in the news or something. Okay, see that typewriter? That's old school, that's vintage. All right, they're on a little higher level of thought though, and they do keep you guessing a little bit somewhat. Okay, so you're suspecting, you're sitting here like, Archer, is it the person I'm thinking it is? Let me find out. You know this person, that's the thing. Definitely age difference. Somebody that's established. Broom, the Death card, and back to the Moon card. Like a full cycle on this one, so you do. They're in your circle. It is somebody you know of, and you've been like, do you think they like me? Yeah, they totally like you, okay? Some of you guys, they're not very like good at hiding it either. The Moon card, okay? They're not really good at hiding this. They act like a little silly around you. Some of you guys did meet online though, because I do see that you guys are following each other somehow, okay? Either you're friends on Facebook or Instagram, TikTok, whatever. But this person has a lot of deep feelings for you that they're not letting show yet. With the Moon card square, strong Cancer and Pisces energy on that one. With the Death card, though, your connection is transforming to the point where they're going to take action on this, okay? It's like, what I'm seeing is that even though they're a bit like wallpaper and hard to get a reading off of them, they very stonewall this thing. But I do see them wanting something secure and stable with you, okay? This might even start off with a little bit of a surprise connection, okay? Where they try to play it off of just like, hey, I brought you an extra coffee, or I got some extra food. You want to split your tuna fish sandwich? Something like that. But it starts to open up. I see this taking a little bit of a natural progression where they want to try to get to know you first a bit more and then open up to it. So it's going to go in a bit of a natural progression or a bit of a slow burn as it builds up. There's actually already something going on between you two, okay? Even though they're really slow and not letting it fully show, it's already there. Six of Pentacles. You guys have totally interacted at some point, or they've liked something of yours or commented on something of yours, and you're like, no way, really? What do you want? And that's like, they want you. All right. King of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles is back with the Three of Pentacles. God led you into each other's lives. This person here is the reward for the stuff you've put up with for so long that it's like a long-term commitment. That's one of the things that's like holding them back a little bit, is because like they want to be in your life for a long time. Okay. And they're like, oh, Gemini's gonna like they move fast once they open up. Okay. And that I see where this goes to. Either way, by Valentine's Day, you wind up going out on a date or two. This might be, I'm seeing a Gemini that has not got flowers in a long time, if at all, for some of you. Heads up, you got some flowers coming. I need to actually like build up my 1-800-flowers.com stock. I'm going to get some more stock before we hit Valentine's Day. And apology season. We're getting close to apology season too. So you either get flowers from here for apology season, or you get flowers from here because this person just really wants to get you flowers. All right? I do see something changing on this one. Some of you guys will actually hear from somebody else first of being like, oh yeah, they totally are interested in you. They were talking about you the other day. You're like, shut the front door, really? Yep. And it starts from there. One way or another, you've got like a good third-party energy that helps open the door for you, whether you're waiting for this past person to come around or for the new person to get it figured out. There is a little bit of a good third-party energy on both sides of the fence that helps you. And I see a Gemini that constantly loses your keys or loses the remote control. It's in your couch. Check your couch cushions, okay? Gemini, claim this thing down in the comments. You totally deserve this. Oh my gosh, this reading. Oh, this was a good reading too. I love reading for you, Gemini. You are so awesome. And I'm not partial just because of my Mars and my Mercury placements. I like reading for you. All right? Could definitely be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. Scorpio and Aries are here. Libra energy, Gemini. Yeah, could be two Geminis. You then could be born on the 16th or the 19th, the 31st, the 3rd, the 30th or the 1st, the 18th, the 28th, the 23rd, the 13th, or the 2nd. Some of you could be a life path number 2, 4, or 9, okay? But remember, that's not just their sun sign. That is the energy that when I'm reaching out to them and like, what are your thoughts and feelings for Gemini? That's the part of their chart that energizes when they see your Ace of Wands. And they're like, whoa, I really want to get to know Gemini a little bit more. Gemini, clean this thing down in the comments. You totally, that was weird. The bass drum went off. That is some kind of a spiritual sign or somebody's into music. Literally, there's nobody sitting at the drums right now. The pedal just hit the bass drum. That's cool. Like, nothing like that freaks me out anymore, but I just really think it's cool, like, totally. Anyways, leave a comment down below. We got to manifest this and make it happen for you. Okay, somebody here's a drummer. But even if you have time to just leave an emoji or something, it means the world to me. It really helps the channel, helps the family to grow. And if you aren't subscribed already, I would love to have you come and be a part of the family. We all would love to have you here, okay? And I do see, like, and love all of these comments, and I help pray and manifest them for you. I work directly for God, so I'm working on your side. I don't know why I just said it with a Bronx accent, but I work for God, okay? But love that like, too, all right? Let YouTube and the fam know that this reading resonates, that you like the vibes, and you want to manifest it. That means the world to me, all right? And TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, y'all are welcome to come on over. This reading will be available in the January playlist. But, okay, now let's move forward and onward, and let's check out the super chats, all right? Let's see. And if you want to hang around, it's totally cool, Gemini, because oftentimes these tie into the reading, or they've been asked by a fellow Geminian, okay? I love making up names for you, Geminian, you know, that's cool. Limitless, totally. There's a little bit of shamanic drumming. Or I'm telepathically doing it, which would be really cool because then I could play bell and make the drums. It's like Knight Rider drums. That's kind of cool. All right, let's see what we got here. Cheryl, Farah girl, how you doing? I missed you. How are you? What's going on, girl? All right, let's super chat. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's go. Let's rapid fire this thing. Let's get your questions answered. Somebody needs a new laptop, I'm being told. That might just be a completely random thing, but just saying. Archer deck to the rescue. Let's go. All right. Thank y'all too for the donations. You guys are so generous. All right. What's the future of Faith and Love's relationship with C? What is the future of Faith and Love's relationship with C? Let's see. Page of Wands to the Six of Wands on the Eight of Swords with the King of Wands at the bottom. What I'm seeing here is a lot of transformation over the next 6 months. It's going to start before we get through the end of January, and it builds up. By Leo season, you've got a successful connection between the two of you guys. 2025 is the year for advancement, all right? That Eight of Swords. shows that a lot of the stuff you've been really worried about, that's been stressing you out, you guys overcome it with that Page of Wands that lets you guys go forward. That's a little offer. It's going to make you a little happy. And it's like finally coming to a point of completion, because I always feel like this Page of Wands is like the old adage about firewood. How many times you got to move it before you actually put it in a fireplace and burn it? This is like, how many times do you guys not work out before all of a sudden it works out? This is that time for you. Okay, 2025 is a good year for you, faith and love. All right, Mantra Mama, little love and career. Let's see what we got. Little love and career for Mantra Mama. 10 of Wands. The job you are currently in right now is not the job you will be in by Gemini season. I think you're up for a little recognition or possible promotion, okay? So 2025 has some career advancement for you with that Fool card. 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords does show on the love side of things is that he's going to make it through this period that's been really stressing you out. And there, by the way, there is the potential of somebody else that's on a little bit of a higher level taking an interest in you. With the Devil card, a little bit of that forbidden fruit comes out. Somebody totally into you, digging you, that you might not like realize it at first. Really ties into the new energy on Gemini, that you got somebody crushing while somebody else is returning, where you wind up with a little bit of a choice because you're getting a lot of attention. You're a little bit of their muse in 2025, okay? So I hope that helps. All right, Stephanie, what's up, Stephanie? How are you? Has Alan moved on? Communication went from daily to almost nothing. Let me see. Temperance card, 4 of Cups, and the Chariot card. Now, he hasn't moved on. He doesn't know what to do right now. Stuck in a little bit of his own energy with the 4 of Cups, because there's still a connection between the two of you guys. And even though he's not reaching out full time, at the moment, he feels almost like he's let you down, or that there's nothing more he can contribute to the intensity of the connection. He's working on developing his feelings, okay? Is there an age difference between you guys? I don't think I've ever asked if there's an age difference between you and Alan. But that's what I'm seeing on it. I see taking action. Before Cancer season, things work out, and it could even be as soon as the next. Honestly, 4 days to... I was going to say 4 weeks, and I got stopped. I felt my throat stop talking. I'm going to say 4 days, okay? That you do hear something, okay? That will respark this. By Cancer season, the connection is restored, but a lot of it's starting right now. And I really wanted to give like a time window and be like, cover myself 4 days. God stopped me, and God's like, no, within the next 4 days. I'm like, okay, you're the boss, God. Cool. All right. I knew what I was signing up for. I don't mind it. But yeah, there's still love between the two of you guys. Your story's not over yet. And Alan is watching you more than you think. It's a lot of his intensity, because he knows when he starts this up full time that it's a marriage. It's like going long term. It's not a little temporary thing. Okay? And he will come to terms with that, because he does kind of want to be with you. All right, Jen. Let's see. Energies you should be aware of, and how does he feel about you right now? All right, 8 of Cups. Right now, you're in the middle of an ascension. You're on a little bit of a vibrational change where you are getting ready for T to talk to you with the 8 of Wands. Okay? You've got a clear direction, and Cupid's got his bow and arrow kind of aiming in T's direction. He's already kind of watching you. He's checking you out, 9 of Wands, okay? We've been always playing a little bit of victim right now. I got to stay quiet. I'm so hurt. I've been through so much. He's going to reach out and make contact in you, okay? So that's a little bit of what he's dealing with. But the stuff to be aware of is a message coming in, and you've already been getting a little bit. So you might get a pocket dial or a butt dial, okay? Or an accidental send or an accidental like that starts things rolling for you too, okay? All right, and Rohama. Does Wade actually love you, or is it an illusion? Let's find out. Ooh, whoa, cards are ready. 8 of Swords. You guys love each other. It's a two-way street. It's a lot of mirroring energy on this 8 of Swords. It's a little bit of getting something that is very hard. It's that unobtainable fruit and overcoming the challenges to get to it. 8 of Swords with the Page of Wands. No, you guys both have similar feelings for each other. There's a lot of current situations that are causing the interference between it. So not an illusion. There's just a lot of real world energy that aren't illusions, that are actual physical stuff here. But deep down below that, you guys do love each other. Remember, 3 of Swords is not like a third party or another person. 3 of Wands confirms that he's on his own, looking out the window by himself. So this is just a lot of energetical red tape, real world interference that's not illusions, but the real deal. Okay, so I hope that helps. And Shrek, what do we got for Shrek? There we go. That's about $1 worth. The Magician. Ooh, you're manifesting the changes in your future. Five of Swords. Bro, Shrek. As I was getting ready to say the Five of Swords, and who is it? Oh, I'll call her back. I'll call her back. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I forgot I can tap the watch. Shrek, why didn't you remind me I could tap the watch? My bad. Man, I'm letting Michael Knight down with the comlink stuff. Anyways, okay. The Magician card on the Five of Swords with the Three of Pentacles. What I'm seeing here is that you're nearing the end of the stresses that you were dealing with in 2024. 2025 is going to bring a lot more balance. And straight up, phone call coming your way, okay? Now, what's the outcome of your phone call? I love when I get signs like that. Call her back. I will totally call her back. Promise. I promise. I don't know. She might be watching right now. Which one would she call if she was watching right now? Seven of Swords to Temperance. It is some confirmation. Yeah. Just as you're coming out of this, this is a year of a lot more harmony between the two of you guys, and you will like the phone call. It's not a bad phone call. It's nothing you got to stress about. It's actually a phone call that helps end the stresses that have been plaguing you for most of 2024. Because you wished for it and you're creating it. Your prayers are being heard, even though you're like, I don't even know if I should pray anymore at this point. Is God even paying attention to me? Totally. It was just a big order. It was a big order. It took a lot of work to do, that sort of thing. And even though Tokyo was built in 23 hours and 59 minutes, according to Casey Musgraves, it wasn't totally built in a day. But your energy for 2025 is bringing some changes your way. All right. So I do hope that helps. And you better email me and tell me who calls. I want to know who the phone call is. Six of Wands. Oh, you're going to be happy. Look at that. I just randomly picked the Six of Wands up for you, Shrek. That is so cool. All right, cool beans. Guys, thank you so much for the super chats. I do hope that that helped. And Gemini, thank you for taking time out of your day, your life, your love, and your energy to let me read for you. I really love and appreciate you for it. Okay. And God, thank you for the messages we got for Gemini. As always, we appreciate your divine guidance, protection, and direction, and letting me spin around in my swivel chair. That's cool. All right. Help manifest this for Gemini. They totally deserve it. Please and thank you. Please. Pretty please. Thank you. Okay, cool. All right, Gemini. Until next time, definitely check out that pinned comment. It'll take you to all the cool stuff the channel's got. It'll take you to the little Tennessee highlighter interview with me. If you want to know more about me, which I have no clue why you would, but it's there. All right. I was born in a little log cabin in Illinois. No, wait, that's the wrong timeline. Anyways, Gemini, until next time, I love you, and I will see you then. All right. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. Come on, you're you, Gemini. You totally know you got this. You probably got this faster than every other sign. But tell me your secret. I love you.